Welcome back, everyone. So, what's the best way to explain this? Today, and yesterday. Knock it off. Oops. Everyone's okay.
What?
Every person is okay. Is a better way to say that. I need to get my mind off that. So, here we are. I remember this. Laura breaks all appliances. I found something wrong. Must admit, I'm very impressed. My expectations were even high given that Landfill Company presence here, but I can safely say they've been shattered. I think this single shop alone has more types of orbital goods than the entirety of the Graham. Oops, that's on. I feel kind of like a child in a candy store, to be honest. There's not much I want to look at. There's so much I want to look at while I'm here. I could go for some window shopping. What about we look together? Nothing like shelves full of stuff to take your mind off things. By all means, let's see what this place has to offer. So this is an orbital refrigerator. I noticed there was a larger one in the Courageous kitchen, but I wasn't entirely sure. What it was at the time. Oh, now that you mention it, we do have one aboard, don't we? Being able to stick food in there and have it stay fresh for days is pretty awesome. So it is. Maybe I'll consider one of my skill in cooking improvement enough to justify the expenditure. Let's go look at something else. Right, she actually seems pretty disappointed she can't get one. What's this? The design is rather avant-garde. It says here it's called, oh, you press the button and it'll suck just so it's like the orbital version of a broom, I guess. Oh, that does sound pretty confusing. I'd like to give it a try. Let's see. I don't think it's supposed to just turn on appliances store like. Sorry, I guess curious. Just got better. Switch your turn off. Then is this the button you press to do that? Why is it vibrating even louder and more forcefully? Excuse me, miss. Well, he suddenly seemed none too pleased with us. I'm sorry, Irene. Don't worry about it. It's not often I see you get into trouble like that. I guess technology is your forte. Apparently not. I mean, I have an interest in it, but very little experience actually using it. I think I'd be able to use all the appliances if I had a chance to learn, though, just like I did with our carpet ornaments. By the way, what are these? They're, orbital washing machines. For the look of it, you put your clothes in there and they'll wash them for you. That's what I feel in a house from what I remember. Wow, that sounds very convenient. Fascinating. I wonder how it works. Let me see. Ah, good night. My apologies. So which is one time this one? No, maybe this one? Lord, stop breaking things! But please tell me you haven't done what I think you've done. I'm afraid it appears I've broken it. Excuse me, miss. Well, I mean, the damage was much less severe than actually able to repair the orbital washing machine. But it was understandable for the thing that connects to the list, he was kind of know look what happened. I can't believe I made such a blunder, not just once, but twice. Well, at least you were able to fix it, right? Fix it, right? Ultra the Interval, I guess. Still, it really does feel like you are born in the way of the sword. You don't need to make my lack of domestic skills sound like some kind of winning quality, all too aware of areas where I come short. And I took up cooking in an effort to become more refined, but I wasn't planning to admit that here. Still, I'm glad I got the chance to see a side of you no one else has gotten to see. Hey, no one's good at everything, we all got our weak spots. She blew up a washing machine by touching it twice. Well, that's true, but you and I aren't so different in that regard, you know. All of us have roles we're good at fulfilling. For those we aren't, we need to learn to rely on others. I want you to promise you won't try to shoulder everything yourself. All of us are here with you to share the burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Laura. I don't know how you built the washing machine, but you managed it. Alright, that's the last of it here. Finally, everything provisions been made. Our lines have been signed. Just got to get in contact with the capital office. Looks awfully big. I guess I'm going to join the crits. Gonna wait until after maintenance is done. I can't believe she's actually right. Because of that collective going out had a major new contract with us. The terms are hugely favorable for them. A huge avoid businessmen to be reckoned with. 3 to go. I'm tempted to do Sarah's. Huh. Let's do Elliot's. Can't stop thinking about a field study here from Elliot. Yeah, sure, it was tough, but it was fun, and V was still alive. Yeah, even though we did think he died back at the mine. Guessing this is V's actual death. It's probably reached Crow by now. I wonder if he's how he's taking it. Sorry, it's probably super insensitive of me to bring him up. Just trying to cheer up, okay? Well, he's definitely worried about me. Maybe we should hang out for a while. It's got a great idea for something we can do together. Come with me, Reen. What's going on now? You're getting dragged into something. You'll find out soon enough. Let's go. This all looks like the same kind of oval guitar used back at the festival. That's because it is. Both that and the keyboard were made by the Linefoot Company. They're display models, but they said we could use them playing them right out here would make for good advertising. Should be all tuned up now. Oh, you got permission too, so shall we get started? Get started? Wait, you don't mean? I sure do. Let's play some music. Just you and me putting on a cunt in the middle of the street. Oh, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'll explain in a moment after I finish this. That was something impressive war, Green. We were out of sync in a few spots. We missed an hour or two here and there. It was fun, wasn't it? It was for me, at least. Yeah, it was fun. Just goes to show the music doesn't stop at giving strength to listeners. The performance gets them too, I guess. I was every bit as happy as I was when we performed at the festival. I'm a little biased, but I'd say playing yourself is even more fun than this thing, to be honest. That's probably one of the reasons I just can't seem to give up music. Thanks for inviting me to join you, Elliot. This has definitely helped cheer me up. You are very welcome. Yeah, we'll have to do this again sometime if we can, with some time to practice, hopefully. Not just us, the whole class, just like back at the festival. Something great. I hope we get another chance to do something like that. Man, the outdoors so much fun from the outdoors. I never did talk to Laura. I wonder if she does the dialogue. I'm glad it was a lot of fun looking around together, even though I want to continue to vex and baffle me. If they could prove useful in my lunchbox making exploits, however, I won't be able to shy away forever. What? You blew the washer. Alright, let's go to Fee. Good day to you. Good day to you. You must be one of the solar students. After all you've done for our city, you're more than welcome here any time. I've done fees before in a different place, but I can't remember. Heading back to shipping? Nah, not yet. I'm just wondering and trying to figure out what to do. If I really can't think of anything, I'll probably go check on Valentine and then later around inside. I've been exhausted after everything that's went down yesterday. Me too. It's hard to say what happened to V on my head. He might have been our enemy, but at least he gave us condolences for our boss's death back at the mine. It's hard to hate him. He did, and he almost forgot. I guess it makes sense that I'm not the only one who feels down after all. It might do me some good to spend some time with Steve since we're both here. Wanna hang out with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be in the way, just tell me and I'll get it going. Of course you won't. Stay for as long as you like. Haha, thanks, Fee. How? What's the kitten doing here? He doesn't look too happy. Maybe he is separated from his mother? He's not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Don't worry, we've got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can rename his mother, shall we? Kitten. Poor Celine. And being Australia, they assumed that finding his mother wasn't going to be any task, and they flew away. Rena Fee asked everyone they could, even Celine, and searched for the missing mother cat with her purpose being in the end. Over there. Huh? Looks like you found a mother. Yep. Without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they're family. Yeah? How? Just able to reunite these two. Me too. His mother must have been looking for him all this time. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all. Fee. Can't remind me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between the Red Constellation's leaders, so we'd set up camp nearby. All of a sudden, the Jaeger wandered into a camp of girls at my age. When was the Jaeger that young? Maybe a year older than me, I don't know. She'd come from the Red Constellation's camp on the other side of the battlefield, because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on, she wandered into enemy camp just before a battle. That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened? Oh, we didn't attack or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. So the two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Oh, I can only imagine having a conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to the death. It's also kind of depressing. There are other Jaegers that age out there too, I guess. We're not exactly rare, but she was really strong enough to lead a whole battalion in their corpse. It was like she lived to be on the battlefield and killing. Loved fighting. Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing now. I bet she's okay though. She was strong enough that she'd be fine even if her family left her behind. That's another way we're different. Unlike as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more of the strength, just proficiency in battle, you know. Even if there weren't, you've become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. I've definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I am, though, it's all because of you. It's because all of you have been there to support me, there's no question about that. We all help each other improve and get stronger, both in the battlefield and off. You've helped every one of us, but we've still got room to grow, and at this rate we're going to need to do as much growing as we can. Yeah. Well, you've got a point. Together, we'll get strong enough to get through all of this. I know we will. I'm really glad you're showing his mother in the end. Thanks for help, Green. Emma, I know you're here. The city is so amazing, I almost can't take it all in. It's so much different a city as it is a different world. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area I can barely believe what I'm looking at, huh? Yeah, I felt the same the first time I was here. It's a far cry from here, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take the sights in? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot less to see. A lot to see. That sounds like a good idea, like a fun idea. Noreen, I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so too. We should appreciate God. What is a big place now? How about to give you a guide tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to give you a decent, at least not a list grid, but still. Sure you won't mind? Yeah, I'd love that. The idea of a moving Decus and Cove. I cannot read that in time. What's the big structure over there? An orbital generator, apparently. They provide the energy that this town and the factory need to work. I thought that they had plans to make more than two. At least they had plans. I'm guessing they've been on hold until the line company is fully reorganized again. Depending that like that actually exists. It's like magic in a way. Oh, going by what they're related to thaumaturgy, so it's close. Ooh, there's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought I'd seen all there was to see, led me to something else that was even more incredible. Haha, that's the same way I felt the first time I was here. It's even more incredible when you realize that in a few decades, a place like this could be the norm. You're right, especially with technology is always advancing. Maybe of something I read in a book once. It says technology that is beyond the comprehension of observers and the strength of magic. I'm trying to look at it, sure. But if that's the case, why does at least witches like me? If people develop new technology, embrace with open arms, are equally convenient magic is feared as heretical. That's why we're forced to live in shadows, hiding both existence and our powers away from the people. Is that the only reason we exist, to fill duties that nobody even knows about? Will the world leave us behind? I didn't realize you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble like this. You should consider how far heavier you're shouldering a far heavier burden than I am right now. Those possible words are the least thing you need. Even more so when my duty as a witch is to support you. Sure, members of the fleet would be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have to have anything to be sorry for it. And honestly, all your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties, especially you. You really think so? So you're a witch, but that doesn't have to define who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, a class peasant and friend, who also just so happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they're born, but everyone stops to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into dedicating your life to fulfilling whatever your duties, or whatever. Focus on finding something that you want to do. We're all here to help you do that. You know that, right? You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. You put it that way. Yeah, there's no supposing about it, is there? You're right, thinking. It might not be easy to find something I want to do for myself. But maybe it's time that I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into any difficulties though, You're the fast bus like come tell for support. Whenever you need it, I'll be there. Dang it, so close! It was great to walk around and take in the sights with you. Our conversation gave me some real food for thought too. If I need any more advice with the fast pass, and I ask. Alright! All the events done! Should I go and check on Valma? Won't have time to do anything else. Or the courageous. Oh, are you going to courageous already, man? You don't want to stay a little longer. Mason's isn't even done yet. Oh, hey, you two. Yeah, I got something I need to do inside. But man, am I glad you two found each other. Thanks, so are we, and you and the courageous made it possible. It's only right for me to return the favor by doing anything I can on board. And meanwhile, you've still got me in my role as the ship's designated sexiness officer. I'm not sure whether or not you're serious, but that's an actual job in the courageous. Oh, Vivi, and here I thought you might have grown up a little darling out of time apart. Haha, come on, you know you miss me. Inside of go, follow me, I'll show you the way. Oh, alright then. Oh, well, we'll see you later, Ian. Take care. See you around. Okay, time to go and see Valma.
Wow, that must have been tough. You guys are really on the ball.
What did I miss? I think I know what I missed. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna go do all those again. Just give me a second. I did that. Wow. Okay, I'm an idiot. We're fine. Technically, you're supposed to visit. I'm not going back and doing all that. You have to visit the Shores Draws area before you go into the freaking iron mine. Still an A plus, so it's still an A, so I'm not gonna complain. Just annoying. I'll go through all of this again. Can't skip these cutscenes, so I'm stuck on doing them. So yeah, I missed 1 AP. So 2 AP by missing that.
Wow, that must have been tough. Keep up the good work.
Greetings, my Later.
How are you feeling, Valimar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine. The damage to my armor and lost mana have largely recovered.
Thank you.
I expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
That's good to hear. Just listening to you talk, you really have changed since we first met. You seem to be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so? That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
What's that now?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past, such as why I was sealed within the old schoolhouse to begin with. This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories that answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again. If I can aid you, I shall.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time. Perhaps considering how to do that is the best thing that I can do right now. Thanks, Valimar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep. Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
I need to keep on getting stronger. Strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here? Yes, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hey there, Reen. George here. Do you have a minute?
George, is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology at the moment. And an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal.
A proposal? Who is this acquaintance of yours?
Well, it's the Institute's president, actually. Professor Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
My name's G. Smith. I said I was the Institute's president. I strongly wasn't expecting Pilot Dash Knight to be only a boy. Parents ought to be damn near ashamed of themselves that they keep losing to a snot-nosed brat like you. I don't think that's any way to talk to a person you've only just met. Besides, he happens to be one of the students who helped get you that minor medal out there in the air. And one of the students put out that request without any input from me. Just because of my boots for having the honor of assisting in my C-shot telling what indirect it was. Some things never change. Outside of the field, we were the one responsible for developing preparing the soldiers. We did a Duke Kyan made a quest and I agreed to it. I used the ancient robot Odin in the Society's archive as a reference point and designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the reinforced company's technological capabilities. There were the dual plans for several models when oversaw completed a Draken prototype a few months back. Why do you ask? Do you have any idea what you've done? You're wasting your time, Reen. Develops wherever he catches his interest, loses himself in until he's done, and to hell with the consequences. The railway gun, the Guerrilla Fortress, and the orbital wave jamming device on NORAD were both designed by him too. Unbelievable. An engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a sad sight of an engineer. Let's design things. It's up to their users to decide what to do with them. Do you get it now? It's because I couldn't cope with this part of him that I ended up going to the cameo over there. Yeah, I totally get it, unfortunately. Alright, what made you come visit the professor? What made you come visit Professor to begin with? Of course, that's what I was called you here. I was hoping I might be able to get some kind of advice or pointers from him. You know, about getting a weapon for Valimar? Oh.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
George told me about what you're after. He says you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. We might have gone our separate ways, but he's still a former student of mine. I'm open to the possibility of designing something for you. Will you make a weapon for Elma? Said I'd be open to the possibility. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you want my help, I have one condition. Demirian ore. Ring any bells for urine? I think so. You used it to make weapons for us before, didn't you, George? Oh, you know of it? Saves me the effort of explaining them. I'm extremely rare ore found here in Demiria. It's an astonishingly strong metal that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what's more, as I learned after developing the soul, while developing Soul, it's a friend of Divine Knights are made up of that very ore, your Astral Knight included. I had no idea. The double saber Ordine uses appears to be made of it too, which, as I'm sure you figured out, means if you're going to If you're ever going to compete against Crow, you're going to need a Tachi made of Demirian ore too. To make one, however, you're going to need a vast quantities of ore. Yet it was only recently discovered how to refine ore at all. Processing will be immensely difficult. Bring me to Terran, I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against Divine Knights is one of great interest to me. Even when you're helping people, it's only to help yourself. It'd be nice if you were doing it to turn develop results, but I can't picture those words coming out of your mouth. The red thought makes me feel ill. Bear in mind the manual is incredibly rudimentary. I doubt you'll find enough to get the job done. Still, if you pull it off, I'll design you the finest Tachi you'll ever lay eyes on. My name is NG, I can promise you that. Thank you, Professor. This will be a great help to us. From on out, we're going to find out the mirror. We can't make this work. I'll keep my expectations low. I tell you, I'm impressed. Expecting this beautiful ship to be a feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Oh, I can't believe how quickly you've gotten the hang of it, Angie. Neither can I. I think it's obvious who's more qualified to sit here between the two of us. This job's all yours now. Why, thank you. I accept the position of Chief Heldsman and Courage's second in command. She really is amazing. There's no one out there who can tame a vehicle as fast as Angie. We're not going to worry about a thing with... We're not going to have to worry about a thing with her around. Moving right along, the good news is that we were able to liberate war. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation would change in the process. Marcus organized provincial armies withdrawal, and the conflict will have a profound effect going on forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss to the Alliance. For one thing, we should make things easier for Lieutenant General Van and the South Armored Division. The greatest concern before now was the Nordial Provincial Army. After all, though the lines of women's supremacy is finally starting this way, only in the east, though, they still come on top. On top in the west. Ray Pentelva said as much too. General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bodius out there are claiming one victory after another. And there's another, and then there's your brother uses your brilliant leader, and it shows. I see. Be that as it may, all we can do is focus our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were entrusted with, and fretting over things we can't change won't do us any good, right? That's putting it into perspective, yes. We got our hands full over here as it is, so let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can. Speaking of, might give myself up there in the Saturian Valmar's weaponry. Alright, how could we forget? Precious Smith agreed to cooperate with us, didn't he? Cooperate is a strong word, so he only cares about what interests him. That it ends up benefiting us is purely secondary. Remember, he's only going to help if we happen to find enough Demir in order to make that weapon. How are we going to get stuff that rare is beyond me, though? He said that Rama himself has made of Demir in order, did you not? You happen to have any ideas, would you, Emma? I'm afraid the Action Clan knows very little concerning the creation of Divine Knights. Some legends passed down to the clans that they were made during the time of the Great Collapse. Specifically, they were forged by artisans who called themselves gnomes. That's an interesting name. I know the town from old stories, much like anyone else, but I had no idea a band of artisans by that name existed. Probably they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors, somewhere down the line, the witches and gnomes ended up parting ways. I couldn't tell you exactly when. How curious. Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore. Since they're finding enough are pretty slim to begin with. I know you can get enough, but only if you're willing to overcome some very difficult trials to obtain it. You do? Really? What do I have to gain by lying? You're aware of those strange rumors scattered all over the country, right? Oh yeah. Where the high elements are active? Those are the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on top of the septum veins long, long ago by the Gnomes to encourage the formation of massive Sumerian ore crystals. Those crystals are in town used to create the divine knights. So if there's any place in Arizona you start looking for the vast amount you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before? I was supposed to be a mind reader? I wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why bring it up? No need to bite our heads off. Hey, she told us, right? Told us now, right? All we gotta do is go to one of those shrines and we'll be rolling in ore. Let's hope so. Got a lot on our plate checking up on the country, but exploring a shrine has been our best lead yet. And no matter how difficult it might be, a little thing like a trial isn't gonna scare us away, right? Trail. Right. Gone air. So here's the deal. An airliner got hijacked mid-trip and went missing, but we managed to track it down the Isengard range right now. The hostage is still inside, so we're gonna rescue him. It's gonna be tough getting the hijackers on, but that's where you and the creators come in. Toad can give you the specifics on how to reach us, but we'll be waiting in the Isengard range. See you later. Dear Slade and Gingerbread, I have taken the liberty of calling up on you for a request of my own. Unbeknownst to my worthy rival, I have left a letter in the location worth your while to read. Cruising for bruising. Imagine Eustace Overwarrior weeping for safety of his Providence people as they chased through the streets by ravaging monsters. She will not let such a dire scene come to pass. Indeed, the battle is set and the North Cruising Highway awaits. Abaddon. This one's from Klein. I'm sorry to see that Hibble's with them too. I'm happy to see that Hibble's with them too. I'm not so happy about the airline going missing though. Doesn't seem like something we can afford to ignore that dangerous as it sounds. But look at this one. Fantasy. What's this? Without reading your letter, as if we had the time to concern ourselves with these pathetic antics. I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it might be even worse. Yep, we got what cut out for us. Hey, I want to look out for everyone. Let me come with, okay? Of course, so you're always welcome. I think Selena and I should come with you when you're exploring the shrine, too. I have to say the same thing. Make sure you're ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said the trials are difficult. It's simply not possible to remove Fee from the party. Emma, Elliot, Laura, and Sarah. Eileen, did you see the request from Klein and Hibble? Yeah, it sounds like they've run into something pretty serious. You read the details too, right? Found an airliner being hijacked, a passenger being taken hostage? Yeah. This would usually be a matter for one of the armies, but with the war going on, they can't spare the manpower. That's when the two of them decided to step in and take matters into their own hands. And if we can, we'll be sure to, go and help them out too. Where did they say they were currently waiting? Isengard range, right? That's right, apparently the hijacked airline has been kept somewhere near there. I know the exact coordinates too, so let me know when you're ready to go. We'll get you there right away. We'll get you right there. Hold. Can I make that yet? Angelica, wait, if you're here, then who's priming ship? Calm down, I mean, the tow is testing out the autopilot right now. Sure, I'm in the helms of it, but I'm not a machine. Sometimes I go and need to focus my attention elsewhere. So now that things have settled down a little, Angelica decided to take the opportunity to run a few tests. But short, once she's finished that up and decided next to say you can always turn to the pilot seat. That makes it still. It's impressive how well you can handle any vehicle you get your hands on. They really stress how high spec courageous is. You've already piloting like second nature. Appreciate it, but I'm afraid I don't have the courageous nearly as well trained as my old bike. Yet, anyway. I was speaking of. Let me thank you again for leaving the bike in my care. I'm glad when I have a chance to return it. Oh, not only for that, my friend. I know you've been getting quite a bit of use of it out there. I've noticed a few little Veen-specific customizations on the last time I checked, so it'd be rude to ask for it back. In fact, I hereby declare you have I flown it. Just make sure you keep treating my old partner well. I don't know what to say, except thank you so much. If you're gonna keep riding my trusty old pony, you better keep treating her well. As for me, I'm gonna have George build me a new one once we take Thor's back. The Shia's model, if you will. I just thought that there were whole crystals in me and ore just waiting for someone to clear trials and take them. Not me, that's for sure. Still, now that we know they exist, we should be able to get enough for the giant search. Yeah, honestly, convincing Professor Schmidt to help us out is probably going to be tougher than getting the ore. George, I'm amazed you actually decided to ask for help in the first place. I don't think I've ever had you get through a sentence about him without at least one groan aside. What? Don't get me wrong here. I don't want to do this, but as a former student of this, because I know how talented he is. We're not in a situation where we can pass if people will help us just because they're incredibly unpleasant. We can get what he wants to do us an amazing job for us. He doesn't lose interest, assuming he doesn't lose interest halfway through. Alright, anyway, I better get the reward now. We'll worry about keeping him interested later. We'll have to. Good luck. Did I make it yet? Yeah, elevate it. I'm gonna get the weapons first. Faster, Becky. Ignis Shrine. Here, I can. Now that we can easily fly to all the shrines.
Where do you want to go?
Now, wait before you do any of them. Are we headed to help our clan in Hevel? Once we do, there's no coming back until we're done. Creatures from Nisgard range, being careful not to let them grip their approach. See, managed to Rondi's viewpoint. Hey, you made it. Climb! Hevel! Haha, I was hoping that I'd get to see you here earlier. I'm glad to see you here too, Laura. Thank you for coming. I'm happy to see you both okay. Have you been fighting by yourselves all this time? Yeah, we've been trying to do what we can to support other Silver students. We've been hearing a lot about what you've been doing. We've been up to on the Courageous too. We've been doing our best to stay up to date on how the war's going. That's how we came to find out about this incident. Anyway, we can't catch up later, right? Right now, we'd better focus on the task at hand. You did come regarding our quest, right? We suddenly did. The airliner was hijacked, wasn't it? And you said it was hidden around here. That's right, it's just over there. That's it then. Carriage Range does make this a pretty top-notch hiding place. I'm guessing those two standing watching outside were involved in the hijacking. I can't but feel like I've seen those outfits somewhere before. How do you mention it? But I gather they're mercenaries of some kind who were hiding among the airline's passengers. On the side, they took over to control the airline over the Nordia province and threatened the captain into landing here. They got civilian hostages inside, nobles included. What are they after? It's all on that ransom money is their objective. The war's going fast by the day, so neither the Imperial Army nor the Noble Alliance forces have any spare manpower. My guess is that they're trying to take advantage of that to make a profit. I'm really impressed how much you were able to discover about them, though. We're walking alongside them at the moment. We ran into a squad of theirs not too long ago, and ended up warping info. We've been working together since. Wait, I missed something in that dialogue. That's when they let us follow the spectral too. Oh right, it's kind of weird seeing you with one too. Getting back to get hand, neither army has the manpower to do anything about this right now. So we're wondering if we might be able to to rescue the hostages ourselves. Gotta show them that we're military students at some point, right? They managed to avoid getting caught up till now, so I imagine they're feeling really cocky at this point, enough to let down the guard. So, with your help, we might be able to capture them along with the saving the hostages, so I think you'll understand. Of course, the civilian lives at stake here, there's no way I could turn a blind eye. Knowing what we do, I feel it's only right that we assist you. Yeah, you're right. Yep, and we fall all this way, might as well do what we can. Thanks, this will make things a lot easier on our end. We'll be counting on you. Right, I can't plan us drawn up based on the assumption only Hibble and I would be participating. Now that we got you and the courageous here, could probably do with a few modifications. You guys ready? How long are we gonna have to stay out here? I'm freezing my butt off. To me, since the ransom negotiations are not really going anywhere either. The overall weight reception up here is downright awful to top it all off. What, you serious, man? This sucks, damn it. We could have at least stayed inside and watched over the female hostages instead. Oh well. I guess we'll be moving somewhere else for long, then we. Sorry, that's not going to be happening. Who are you? Commencing operation. Let's take them out.
Let's move. Second.
Okay. Beginning mission. It's my turn. Blessing of the moon.
Thanks. It's my turn. Keep it up, everyone. Are you okay?
Thank you
Let's
very
move.
much.
Let's move. Burn to it. Fall. Impossible. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I've got.
Tons of attacks. Think we did that quietly enough to not draw attention from inside. Yeah, looks like they're not in the Liza. And now I remember where I'd seen the uniform before too. The same Jaeger dropouts we encountered in Norval. What they like to call themselves the Master, but this seems to be all of them. Wait, you guys in the Group A wrote in your report that they were handed over to the Republican Army, didn't you? So against a group of Jaeger dropouts doesn't sound like it'll be easy. How's things going your end? Very well indeed. We tried to wait to infiltrate the airline while you were busy fighting. And as soon as we're ready to start the next part of our operation, we'll use that rest. Think as we just cheer you. I know we'll be trying to remember for a second yet. It's about time we get to start setting an example in combat anyways. So we can find we'll be asking there's two groups, and we'll be using the confusion to rescue the hostage ready to begin. That is, we'll ever be. Totally. We'll do our best. We'll do our part to make this plan a success. Also, looking into the ship sold too. Hold on. Best of luck, guys. It's eerily quiet here. I don't think there's anyone in this ship. In this part of the ship, at least. Who could cast the one on the upper floors? By the way, here's a chest you can miss. Huh? How the hell did you get in here? No time for talking.
Watch out, guys.
Okay.
Let's move. Burn to a fall. Okay. Keep it up, everyone.
Let me help.
Thanks.
Take this!
Of course. Now. Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Take this!
Okay. Here I come.
Let's move. Let's move. There! Now!
You're done.
Finished.
Impossible! Take this!
Of course. How about this?
Impossible!
We should be safe now.
sorry, I had a zone out moment. Damn kids. Oh, that wasn't so bad. No time to reinforce things. Not many of the guys are here at all, really. Down one of most leads of the bridge. There are a few gas rooms between here and there, too. The real possibility we'll try and ambush us. They'll try and ambush us as we make our way through the trip. I think we should check inside the bridge and the guest room just in case. I'm all for it. Hey, what's with all the noise outside? Wait, who are you?
Ring it! Here I go! Ha! Take this!
Okay. It's my turn. Blessing of the moon.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired, so...
Too slow! Now!
You're done. My turn.
Let's move! Ha! Take this!
Okay.
Here I go!
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
I was expecting to actually run into one of them in here. Maybe he was on break. Hold on, he got something on him. This looks like a khaki release or something. Let's take it with us. Yeah, okay to open it, but should we move forward between there? Let's check the bridge first. But here's the bridge, I'm getting it. I can hear voices inside. What, you still can't get in touch with them? You do realize that you can... Until we get out of here, you're anywhere, right? I'm trying to do a stuff here so bad I can't get through. Damn, drinking any excuses. I really do have shit luck. Our last plan was doing better with kids back north, and now this. We do. So this profit area is profit for staying on notice, but we can't get any ransom money. Yeah, we'll try one more time. But if that fails, we're gonna have to find somewhere else. We can't deal with enough trouble as it is. Can't let a chance like this pass us by. As soon as we get the ransom money, the will know. But we're at a real Jaeger corpse. Just haven't given up and making a name for themselves, huh? They don't seem to have learned anything from beforehand. I can't believe they got away from Calvert. I guess they probably took advantage of the chaos over in Calvert. They got there. That doesn't change our objective. Let's get back to stopping and finding the hostages. No one's here. Actually, we should be able to go to that now. Some people on the other side of that door. Good that we couldn't find a hostage door on the lower floor. Seems like they're all being kept here. Probably going to be a lot of people guarding them too. Get ready, guys. And just who are you? Where did you come from? Are you here to rescue us? Please help. Here goes. Come in to suppression of target.
My turn! Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Here we go. Burn to a fall.
Impossible.
Okay, it's safe for now.
I don't think I wanted to range, but it still hit it. Huh. This can't be happening past you. Alright, I think we got things under control. They did it. They're there, received. What's going on? One of those houses looks kind of familiar. Anyways, please calm down, but reach the crowd and escape route out of the ship for you. Please follow it to safety. You're quiet. They shouldn't notice. Reach there, truly that. Who are you? The promising the excellence of Swords Military Academy Class 7. Are you not in your hall, right? It's good to see you again. We weren't expecting to run into a familiar face among the hostages. I can't believe you of all people ended up being taken hostage. Same here. So you're working as a war correspondent for Noble Alliance. I am. They're getting dragged into this, and I was heading off on a business trip related to that. It's funny that you guys would be the ones to come to my rescue. Perhaps too as well the ADF. Haha, maybe so. Huh. I've been here all about what you've been up to too. I wish we could do a nice article about you guys on the Courageous Goon, but given the circumstances, writing about the Courageous would be one thing, but Valimar too? I think it'd be best to keep him quiet. Don't put yourself at risk just for us. It's actually kind of my type stuff. I suppose this isn't really the time to be having a leisurely chat like this, huh? Evacuating everyone here to me. You should get back to your mission. And more hostages above here. There's no off passengers like no martyrs, but being used to Anthony, please save them. Alright, we will. You take care of them. There are a lot of the rocks outside. Shit that you can hide behind until we're done. Good now, thank you. I didn't realize I was muted. You're gonna be the first victim of the newly found bugbear club. You're joking, right? You think you honestly think they can make it for themselves if I hijack their plane in the middle of a war? Say that again. The Yeagers live in the battlefield, labeled reapers and warmongers, but they're accepting the karma all the same. That was what Xeno Leon the boss taught me. Looking at you, I don't think you can resolve to do that. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yo, people, no doubt lack of sense of dignity and self-respect that Steve possesses. You think you're good soon, all too tough? How would you know about us? I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. Reinforcements. Boss, you came for us. We figured something was up when the guys in the lounge didn't get their last report. But you really done it this time. I bet you're the ones who let all the hostages go too. We're gonna make you regret you across us. Filling with holes, boys. Split our day as a new corpse fencing on their corpses. Sure, they might be have their answer, but we can't afford to lose. I'm right there with you. Let's go.
Oh, messed up. Too slow. Here I go! Still feed it! What's that?
Impossible!
Strike! Too slow!
Impossible! Impossible!
We should keep going.
This can't be happening. We lost not once, but twice to these guys? We had you surrounded. How do we lose? For this, doesn't tell me the outcome of battle. It might help, but at the end of the day, experience is what matters most. You're finished. Give it up and hand over those hostages. Lacey Professor is so cool. Thank goodness. Now we can. Don't you think so? Come on, boys. Tip us the time now. The lads ain't anything to you. We're gonna do it as we tell you. You don't know when to give up, do you? My will to show you my will to show mercy is running short. There's nothing to worry about. Guess it's just bridge on back, so you got the upper hand. I'll be sure about that. Yeah. Fine. Nice timing. I'm just glad we made it at all. What's going on? Why did you new people keep showing up one after another like this? How'd you even get in there? The door was locked. Sorry, but all the chips are under our control now. Hello. Hell, looks like you guys are A-okay over here. More students? You gotta be kidding me. You got people over at the bridge? You got people over the bridge? How'd you take control of the ship system? Oh, Clan took care of the ones who were left. There weren't all that many thanks to the rest of you coming here. All the members you took hostage are safe now too. And I took all of the lookouts while you were... I took care of all the lookouts while you were busy fighting Class 7 on top of it. You're the only ones left. Really? That's a pretty impressive war. This is some kind of dream. But Jaegers, sure, we dropped out, but we were still Jaegers. How can we be beaten twice by a bunch of kids? Now that you got them during an operation, any real Jaeger would know that. Just give up trying to form a corpse. You're not gonna cut out for it. Afraid you lost with Neville the second you underestimate these guys as a bunch of kids. It's gonna be apprehending you now. Don't try to resist. Ugh. Damn it. Thank you, everyone. I can't imagine that would have gone half as well without your help. Seriously, we owe you guys. Are you kidding me? We should be thanking you. You're the ones who stepped in and made things right. It made me proud of being a member of your club, Klein. Well, I never knew you were so good with an open staff. I guess we got another thing to trade tips about. You really are so glad. We are really also glad to have had your support here. Haha. Okay, calm down. The two of us really didn't do all that much. And we wouldn't have been able to take the bridge if you hadn't drawn their attention either. For sure, you guys took them head on and did all the work. We were just the backup. But man, with fascists like you around, stores are going to be in great shape when we graduate. Okay, enough with the self-deprecation action. You two did pretty well. I gotta admit, getting that kind of praise from you guys means a lot. Well, either way, done what we decided to do. You think of what I'm thinking? Yeah, I'll point the two of us flying still anymore. So it's time for us to join the crew on the Courageous. Fly by your side. Lucky, yes, definitely. We're more happy to know you'll have our backs. Good to hear. What does Wrath do? I forget. Okay, I can't believe you got caught up in a hijacking. That's insane. I've been so worried about you. I haven't stopped looking for you since the day we were separated. Oh, really? So who are you anyway? Are you a friend of mine or something? What? I hit my head pretty hard when I was in the capital a while back, but that's all I can remember. I've just been wandering the country ever since. I didn't know who I am. Not that not being able to remember really bothers me or anything. Ricky, stop playing around. Do you seriously not remember your best friends? You're my best friend? Why do you look so disappointed? I can't believe we were rescued by Elisa's big brother. Let me tell you the girls at the school here about this one. You on your way back home, right? Well, try to stay out of trouble for the rest of the trip. I will. I thought you were a gentleman else to visit our school either just yet. Now I'm even more jealous of Lisa. Someone's popular. As soon as the war began, Elisa herself and went off with a bracer. So it's something of a release to have the princesses with you now. Try to save Elisa as soon as you can, okay? Of course. You really pulled me and my camera out of the fire there. Thank you so much. I can hardly believe there was an actual airline hijacking here in Arizona. Just goes to show how big an effort there was had on public order. She's not big good then, yeah. But that this is a one-time thing. Either way, take care. Cindy, can't wait to hear about what you get up to next. I managed to snap some pictures during the whole nest. Too, I'll have to try and get them into the right hands. Can't wait to hear about what sort of events you guys get up to next, though.
Where do you want to go?
Alright, that's done. We need to go to the Shore Cross area.
Leave it to me!
So guys, long time no see. Rex, this is the last place I thought I'd find you. You won't believe it. But I've been following the Imperial Army around getting up-close photos of the war. But I hear stuff you guys have been doing, getting up is even crazier. Oh, you proud? I don't know if I'd say what you've been doing is any crazier than getting photos on a battlefield. Sounds like you've been putting in a lot of legwork. Anyway, given that we just so happen to run into each other and you know what you're doing? What you're doing the Courageous? Oh, me on the Courageous, really? I've heard worse ideas. We could always use more people from... You really know how to tempt a guy. But now I'll pass him another day. Nah? What do you mean? Nah. Look, I put into a lot and... I put a lot of thought into what I can do to help this country that's slowly sinking to hell like this. I realized I'm a cameraman with all the media... I'm one of the few people who can capture Truth Azor. All I can do... And I can do that way better on Battlefield next to Army MP than I could on the Courageous, I see. Clearly giving your choice a lot of consideration. I respect it. Cool. We done here? Good luck with your stuff, though. It's been neat to follow. I'll be doing my thing down on the ground. Alright then, just don't get too gutsy out there on the battlefield. I got the MP to drop me off at war and made my way out here to check on things. Sounds like the battle is pretty wild. Surprised you guys made it out of there with all your fingers and toes. you guys are straight up miracle workers. I wish I could say that's true. Something happened, huh? Hey, I'm not gonna try or anything, but just don't let it get you too down, okay? If it cheer you up, I could show you some of my Cuties MP collection. I appreciate the thought, but maybe you should keep that hidden. That might be a good idea, but I do have something you could look at in public. Check out this novel I read. You've been amazed how quick a book of it can make time go when you're traveling. Maybe it'll come in handy too. Thanks, I will. Thanks to you. Thanks. Oh my wonderful day, how many more cold nights must I endure without you to keep me warm? Margarita, is that you? Green? Class 7? Are you all here to see me? How sweet. Wouldn't have expected to find a student like that in a place like this. It's nice to see that you're well, Margarita. Ah yes, it was definitely worth taking a message to find out if one of your schoolmates was well or not. Thinking, what are you doing here? Well, I stayed at the academy for a while. My family sent someone to pick me up and take me home before a little long ago. Then it stuck off on the way back, and here I am. And you thought that was a good idea because, silly mean troll, you don't have to ask. Because the love of my life, Vincent, is still at the academy. I couldn't bear to separate from him for a single moment longer than I must. You're so devoted, Margaret. How sweet. Love truly works in mysterious ways. One good weirdo dissolves another. Two star-crossed lovers separated by war. It's a tragedy for the ages. Though I have been trying to return to the academy ever since, unfortunately I've now ended up stuck here. When will we finally be able to see each other again? I think of him every moment of the day, and yet cruel fate continues to tear us apart. I'm gonna have to invite her to join her craze, but it seemed like right when she's so down and dumb. If someone knows her better than I do could cheer up. Someone from my club, maybe. Just party. I'm going to take Sarah out for a moment. How much to be part? My best would be so cool. When you turn into a big old damsel in distress, this is Margarita I know. The Margarita I knew was fun. What do you think? First of all, the Margarita I know never gives up, and when she takes something she wants, she takes it. I mean, none of my other friends that would mix shady drugs into food to get people to fall for them. Nobody else spent entire days stalking the guy they liked and blocking their escape routes. She's kind of girl who'd jump in the hell and take the place over in a second if she thought Vincent was hiding down there. Well, wait, is this a list of crimes supposed to be a pep talk? Yes it is. Anyway, you see what I mean? That's the Margarita I know from back in Thor's. But now I see this Margarita sitting around waiting for Vincent to come to her. That's not fun at all. I guess that's none of my business. I'm just let down is all. You know, you're absolutely right. That was a battle, a bloody, protracted, no-holds-barred battle that you have to fight for yourself. But I don't like where this is going. Yeah. Consider yourself lucky. From this day forth, I will be your assistant, side offering my valuable assistant. I'll go out and hunt down my beloved Vincent myself. Then I'll never ever let him escape my embrace again. There she is. There's the Margarita I know. Good to have you back. See, this is already way more fun. Oh no, Millions reawakened the beast. I'm sorry, Vincent. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Where do you want to go?
Student information. Kenneth. Nordia Highway. Hugo. Sighted on war. Stefan. Was once sighted at Orange. Technology. Past whereabouts. Present whereabouts unknown.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I know where Hugo and Stefan are.
Full speed ahead!
Hello. Hey Hugo, here in business? Yeah, bet I'm here to finally negotiate and deal with the Rhineford Company. Well, I've got the chance. On behalf of Clinical, let me thank you for your considerable efforts the other day. Sometimes it's strange belief that you're just a student like us and not a seasoned businessman. Well, either way, this present is a good time. There's something we want to talk to you about. Let's see, I expect your time up and ask me. I'm acting out opposed to fighting alongside you. After all, it seems like you even got Becky lending your hand. Do you come with us? Well, yes, I know. I can't just hop on board right just since I still have my fingers in a few pies around here. In fact, I'm in the middle of setting up a commerce network with other like-minded individuals. A commerce network. You hired me. This network will unite commercial farms and business all across Airborne with Clayton at the center. If everything goes according to plan, I just might be able to do something about the stagnant flow of goods in Airbonia. Oh, that's my plan at least. It'd be quite the coup for Clayton head of sales, to bring an idea that big to life. But I'd say it just makes sense for a man in my position, wouldn't you? Are you here on business related to that then? That's right, but I'm not done here, at least at the moment. There's still a few more places I need to stop by though. So I'm not afraid I can't come to you just yet, not until I've gotten all of those boxes checked. Oh, okay. Well, if you're busy, then you're busy, I guess. I wonder if there's anything we can do to help. How about this? We got our own airship. How about we just go to all the places you haven't gone to yet? You? We've been flying all over the eastern half of the Empire. In all likelihood, we'll all be paying those places a visit anyway, so if you ask me, it seems sensible to let us take care of it. I think you're onto something there. Alright, I think I will let you guys handle this. Great, so where haven't you been able to get to yet? Legram, you man my last two. I've had a chance to touch base with my contacts in all the other major regional locations already. All you need to do is find the possible everything each town's market spenders and get them to sign one of these. Seems perfectly doable. We'll make sure to get where that you need to go. Mayor should be a snap at least. I know the head of the Merchants Association there. I think I know what the policy you're talking about in the gram. Well, good luck then. When you've finished everything up, I'll be counting on you to communicating to the to and from Heimdall, getting this squared away before I come aboard. Sounds good to me. Shall be off then? Oh, aren't you guys students in Class 7? How's it going? Your name's what? Rado, isn't it? Did we start doing our field studies here? Oh yeah, didn't we help you out while we were here? It's nice to see you again, Rado. Wow, good memories. It's good to see you again. I can't think enough for liberating warriors. The number of reasons for meeting your debt keeps going up and up. I don't know about that. Still, is there anything we can do for you? You seem bothered about something. Oh, you can tell? Well, you see, someone I know is missing. He actually goes to your school, but he's a second, so I don't know if you know him. His name is Stefan. Did he ever mention being in the lower class chess club? He did, as a matter of fact. He made it here with a few other students. One of his relatives was enrolled here, so he's ended up studying on a department on their recommendation. Where could he have gone? You don't know where he went, do you? I'm guessing he went to test his little gadget he's been working on here. I told him the cafe planned to go out, so I doubt we have to have too much to worry about, but, you know, it's a little concerned. Maybe we should go look for him. Do you mind if we just go out looking for him in case? There's no way we'd turn our backs on anyone day yet. On top of that, he's a fellow store student. You sure? I mean, if you all, by all means, I'm guessing Stefan's somewhere along the Nordic Highway. You've been there before, right? It's to the south. Take care though, the monsters around here are more dangerous than ever lately. Thanks for the heads up. We're time to the courageous.
Where do you want to go?
Doesn't matter where I go.
Leave it to me!
You're new. Hey, I talked to that girl a while back. She looks so depressed. I hope she's still not mad about the thing I said about this town when I first arrived. That couldn't be it, right? It's not my fault she looks so depressed. I don't want to take any other stuff as personally or anything. Dad told me to go take a break from work, so here I am. I'm bored. I'm bored, though. I'd rather have too much to do than nothing. He thinks this is the way of looking out. He thinks this is the way of looking out for me, but the way he tries just shows how little he actually understands me. I did learn that Julian and other boys have been helping out around town while I was sitting here, at least. Of course, when I tried talking to them about it, I just got laughed at and teased. How boys are just the worst at any age. Well, hello there. Will you be traveling to Otherland today? Oh, you're not? Okay, well, never mind then. The line is still available, you need to use it though. You'll find peaceful rural areas on either side of Lake Yvel, so it's operating normally, especially buses to train. Thank the goddess for that. We were honored to have Viscount Arcade and Prince Oliver as passioners last week. We hadn't heard a thing about either of them since, though, which makes me a little uneasy, especially after news of the Imperial Army crushed defeat at the hands of General Legrand yesterday. Hope they weren't involved. Oh, it's a lady door. Is this something I can help you with? As a matter of fact, yes. Oh, well, no, this isn't. It suddenly makes sense for us monsters coming together in times like this. Does that mean you're willing to join the network? Gladly, may I see the contract? But thank you very much. We appreciate your cooperation. I'll think nothing of it. Could never turn down a possible request from you, Lady Laura. I wish you the best of luck in whatever you're off to do next. Cool thing, the contract signed, also to the left. The shop in Yamea. Welcome! Selamet? 27? Did I say that right? And thank you for the raid! Egg yolk? Good. Trying to get through all the Trails games before Reverie. I only have to get through Cold Steel. I still have to finish this, and I have to finish 3 and 4, and I should be caught up. With that contract signed, all that's left is that shop in Yamiya. What I'm really worried about is when I get to 4. Because 4 took me over 100 hours to beat the first time. So yeah. 4 is my only worry. Oh no, Patty, what are you doing? So what the husband thing is doing? They toughen you up, right? No, they don't. Don't lie to me, goody two shoes. I have the super strong. It's true, but come on, the husband's free forever and try not to kick up a fuss, okay? This girl really scared me. It's like dealing with people like her. But yeah, all I have to do is get through Cold Steel 3 and 4 after this, and I should be able to do it. I am so close. Hey, Lord Rain, can I get you something? Actually, it's something I'd like to talk to you about. Well, now work with a big company from Heimdall. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. Having a hard time getting stuff in lately, but it's clear we aren't the only ones. Working together on a common problem sounds like a great way to go forward. So, what were you playing? So that means... think that I kind of had a look at that contract. Oh, this game looks interesting. Sounds fun. I'll try it out at some point if I can. We're red and thanks for bringing this to me. And while you're here, come by and play with Alph again if you got the time. He misses you. We appreciate your cooperation. I'll definitely swing by when all this is over. Well, that's both things to send back to Hugo in a war. Yeah, I'll definitely try it out if I have the chance.
Full speed ahead!
I played Animal Crossing, but I play on and off. I'm not really a massive player, but I do play it once in a while. But it depends on the game itself, the Animal Crossing game. Oh, you're back. I take it you were able to get some fresh ink on those contracts then? Sure did. Here you go. Ah, these are perfect. Thanks for taking care of that for me. Now we've got all the main commercial farms in Eastern Airbonia Network. But with things as they are, the rest will have to wait. In good time, though, we should be able to bring them all on board, too. Well, at least we're done now. Well, now that we've got that taken care of, what do you say? Will you come on board to Chris? I will. I've already made everyone at the company aware of my travel itinerary, so I can leave whenever you're ready. One thing, though. Could you give me a hand or something, Green? I'd like to open a shop on board, you see? That's just one thing I need to do while we're at it. Sure, that's fine. I'll definitely try it out when I have more time. There we go, that should do it. I made sure to bring only the best of the best from our company. It's a pretty fine selection, no? Such as to use it all to aid you. Thanks, we really appreciate it. Here you go. I got something stuck. Oh, hey, Becky. No. Yeah. Warning! Have you played any of the Trails games at all? Don't... Yeah, hey, Becky. Me with that cool attitude of yours, we may... Do you know how many there are? First, you decide to warn... Yeah, no, I didn't get the bright idea to set up shop right next to me. What's the issue? This is about the only spot worth setting up a shop. Freaking you would realize that. I doesn't even realize I was worried over Avoid. Send that aside. You have Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3. Trails of Zero and Azure. Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, and 4. Technically, you have some side games that are not connected to the main story, like Nayuta. And then... And then you have the new games that aren't over here in English yet, which is Reverie, and then you have Korono Kaseki and Korono Kaseki 2. So, yeah, you have a lot. Setting that aside, what's the big deal with networking your cobbled together all the Raglag? No one at the Grand Market got told trying to cut us out of the picture. How didn't you tell us a telegram in your mail with the only place left? Sorry, I kept you in knock on purpose, not for any pernicious reason, I assure you, mostly so I could do this. What's this now? I figured it'd be easiest to hand it to you in a present I knew walking closer to be able to handle things more officially this way. I see you had this all planned out. How'd I find out? How'd I come across... So, I was at GameStop looking for Tales games. I saw this, it looked interesting, I thought they were related. I grabbed it because it was on deal. And I bought it. Brought back, not related to Trails at all, fell in love with the series. Typical Hugo. So yeah, by pure coincidence, I found this series before its popularity jumped. No, it's not Hero. Because it was very,
Shall we?
Right.
niche game for a while. Not a lot of people playing it, not a lot of people doing much with it. That's how I found one of my favorite streamers on Twitch. So, there's that.
Got my eye on the prize.
We need to regroup.
Nope.
Come on, Lemmy! Yeah, you didn't stand a chance. Look,
But, if you do play... I suggest you start from Trails in the Sky. Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3, you can find all the games on Steam. I'm playing this off PlayStation since it's easier for me. And be warned of Trails in the Sky the Third. I am not going to give you spoilers. Just be warned when you get to the end. Cause that game broke me. Cry. You're gonna cry and then you're gonna cry. And then you're gonna want to punch your computer. And then you're gonna want to strangle some characters in this series. It's not gonna be a good cry. Let's say that this way. It is the darkest and most messed up moment I have seen in one of this company's games ever. They went really far with how dark it was. If anything, you're gonna be bawling with what happened. Huh, you mean? Oh, good, we found you. So really? Sorry you had to come all this way looking for me. I'm so happy you did though. I'd love to come and join you on the craze as soon as possible, but, well, I came here to conduct a test on the program I recently developed. I think it'll prove useful to you. If I could, I'd like to get it finished before hopping aboard. Unfortunately, I ran into a nasty bug during the test and now it won't work properly. Well, I wish I could help, but don't worry about it. All works things out eventually. Anyway, you mind checking in with me later? This could take some time. Sure, we'll drop by. Maki will be able to help him. He was always good with computers during lessons. Maybe we should go back to the creators and bring him here. I did not mean that.
Where do you want to go?
Now I have to run all the way back there.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Let's get yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Run on a horse and the bike right now.
Whoa, whoa.
The bike is actually the bike felt smoother.
Let's get going.
Shall we?
Right.
So yeah. Girls in the Sky Facade. Close to the end. Darkest moment of Trails game I've ever seen. It's not something I want to revisit, ever. What the? That looks like... Don't come any closer. Goddess, please help. Stefan! Rocky is green. These are the ones to us. We'll take care of.
Bring it on.
Also, if you like this series, I would suggest going and trying Yes as well. I haven't actually possibly played it myself, but it's made by the same people.
Ha! My turn.
It's just YS as for yes, so.
Now!
An opening! Our fighting was in perfect sync.
When I could keep up, at least.
Oh, and the games are still coming out from what I remember.
I've got exactly how it should be.
Over in Japan, they're still making these. Oh, there we go. You want you're suffering? No, I'm fine. Thanks to you coming to my aid, I don't even have a scratch on me. Thank you so much, Marcus. The rest of you guys too. Boy, am I glad you showed up when you did. This is good to see you too. I was praying you made it out of Trist all right. Same here. Another happy reunion. It's rather touching to see them, isn't it? Moving along, I hear you ran into some sort of bug in a program you did. Some programming quite a bit back at the academy, so I'm inclined to think I might be of some help to you. What do you say? Or in that case, that'd be swell. You're welcome. Hope dinner goes well. One moment. It's done. Now works perfectly. Thank you, Marcus, and everyone here too. Thanks, guy. Thanks again. I'm just glad I wasn't out of my depth. Incidentally, what kind of program is it? It's a database from the system gathered from combat situations. Not to blow my trumpet, but it's really useful. You can pull up stored information in this little guy instantly. Wow, recording combat sections? That does sound rather convenient. Yep, knowing is half the battle. I tried inputting the data from the fight you just had out of the test, and it's looking like it will work great. Sorry, I had to put you out to finish things, but thanks to you, it ended up being a huge success. I've got to go and let Rado know about this right away. Okay, I'm ready to head back to Institute. Thanks a ton for finding him. I'm guessing you're gonna go with him, Stefan? That's right, still, thank you so much for all you've done for me. Now I'm going to do my best to put my Academy's... Haha, awesome. And good luck, I'll keep rooting for you. By the way, I put the database program you made into a memory cord. All you need to do is install onto what I could just confuse you, all good to go. Thank you. This will sure come in handy. As you get back, they're so worked up you'd think they were in some sports club instead. sorry about the random on and offs of me muting myself and nothing happening for a few moments. I have to take care of the dogs. That's what every time I disappear for a moment is dogs. Information, Kenneth.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Watch out.
My turn.
This is overdoing it.
There.
Right. Sweet dreams.
It's my turn. Blessing of the moon.
Thanks. Let's move. Burn to a fall.
Onward!
Yeah, that was
My
overkill.
turn.
Okay. Ha! Is everybody okay?
I'll come back for the chest later. There you are, Kenneth.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful. That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Found you. Irene, is that you? Kenneth, so this is where you've been. So this is Kenneth from the fishing club. Oh man, I'm glad to see you're safe. What have you been doing up to? I haven't been here long, but I have got some stories for you. That came as soon as the war broke out, of course. Guess I could have gone back home after that, but I didn't really feel like it. Instead, I just wandering around places unaffected by the war, living off the fish I catch. Really? That seems remarkably idyllic, given the circumstances. I can't think of a man who could lead the happy life of a fisherman during the time of civil war. Gutsy move. Anyways, I'm glad I ran into you. If you want to join us, we could really use your help. Annabelle's been worried sick about you this whole time too. Oh really? I never would have guessed you weren't the ones that could so well. It's been peeling off, and I am pretty worried about Annabelle. I can't right now. There's something I need to do here first. What's that? In a nutshell, something really important fell into the river, which would be pretty bad in and of itself, but a fish just happened to be swimming by and swallowed it. I want to catch that fish and get it back. Something really important, huh? Yeah, but I'll catch it. I'll be staying here until I do. Once I've done that, though, I'll come and join you. How about that? Well, I could try and help you catch it. Remember, I know how to fish, and we're bound to increase the odds of catching it with two fishermen, right? Nah, ha, thanks, that'd be great. Let's try after the Glennis Bath. Shoot its name as well as anything it can get its big mouth around. Glennis Bath, huh? Yeah, I can keep an eye out.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Let's get that gluttonous bass. It's a very gluttonous bass.
Not bad.
Kenneth, look, this fish had a necklace on its mouth. Oh, I swore, Green, you caught a fish way faster than I expected. Might have taken a closer look. This is it, this is her necklace. I'm so happy I was able to recover, or that you were able to. Who saw it? I was on a fish now, we were looking for something of yours. Do you mind if I ask who it belongs to? Oh, I told you already, guess not. It's Annabelle. Annabelle's? That's right, it's a memento of her grandmother. She dropped it in the river while we were running away together. So I had to come back and see if I could find it for her. Wow. Still, I couldn't be happier that you caught this for me. I better go give it back, shouldn't I? Hopefully Courageous will give you a lift. It'll be in your mail before you know it. Well, when you put it like that... Yes, this is it. This is grandmother's necklace. What a relief. Mission complete. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Green's the one who dissolves all the things. He was the one who caught the fish that had swallowed it. It's honestly just luck that I caught it before you did. I bet if you hadn't shown up when you did, you'd have caught it yourself just fine without me. I'd like to believe I would have, at least. Regardless, with this necklace, I am now free to leave whenever I wish. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for your advice, too, Kenneth. Haha, if you do anything major, honestly. I hope you manage to sort out this whole engagement issue, though. Yes, so do I. It's like this is a possible matter we shouldn't intrude in. Anyway, I guess it means it's finally time for me to join you guys on Courageous. I've got to repay you guys for all you've done for me and all that. I'll be happy to have you with us. I really do owe Kenneth so much, not least of all for the advice he's given me regarding my engagement. He's the brother of my partner's children, Frost, so I think he's uniquely qualified to give it. Hopefully I can get that whole affair sorted sooner than later. Okay, all the students are taken care of.
Hey there, dude. Marvelous. You've ranked up. This is just a little something from me. I knew I could count on you. Well, I'll be looking forward.
Check requests. Distribute a challenge cruising for North Cruising Highway.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Kelvic.
Leave it to me!
Wait, no, this is the way to Trista.
Shall we?
Right.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Cruising for a bruising, cruising for a bruising. We're going to catch
Shall
this
we?
monster away. North Cruising Highway. Oh, is this monster I think it is? Let me stop that. This thing's annoying. It is. This thing's annoying.
Here I go. Ha! Here I go. Ha! Now!
An opening!
Right. Analyzing enemy
Okay.
attack patterns. I've got it!
My turn. Burn brightly! Overdrive! Now's our chance! Our time is now!
Right.
Take this!
Here I go.
Leave this to me! Behold the might, the radiant wolf! Unforgivable!
Rise, great towers! Lord Altharion! Rest in peace.
Time to begin! Pure breath of reside in my music. Finale!
You have my
Thank
thanks.
you very much.
My turn. Here goes.
Probably shouldn't use both of them because that's a bad idea because these things take forever to grind.
Now's our chance.
An opening! Behold the might, the radiant wolf!
Let's move. Ha! Now!
An opening!
My turn. Ha!
It's my turn.
Alright. Down it goes.
That's that. Let's keep moving. I didn't.
I've been done.
Intimidation, nice. And now it's time for Blue Blanc. No infirmary. What? A letter? Oh, right. It's probably from Fancy Feeds. This must have been what he meant by the Blue Cross indicates. When he took the letter, confirming that the sender was exactly what we thought. Yep, this is him, alright. What should I do, though? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. Don't read. Well, I'll just leave it alone for now. My curiosity will still be gnawing at me, but it doesn't seem urgent. I can always read it later after I deal with some pressing issues. Oh, I think I should read it. What if he's committed a crime? What if it's about a crime he's already committed? I'd hate to just be sitting on this until later, only to find it out when I read it that it's too late to undo any harm he's done.
To my dear friends in Class 7, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Well, look at that. I'm already regretting opening this thing. I continue to watch Irradiance modify even doubts by its brilliance. Irradiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another. Bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are thrown among you. And I shall be watching from close by. To minister aware of priceless occasion, I will be stealing one of you. Of your beloved classmates. I hope you enjoy this little
experiment. I know I certainly will.
Steal one of my classmates? Damn, I have to tell the others about this. There's a moment to wait.
Now, let the game begin. Dance for me a beautiful dance, each step replete with uncertainty.
That's him. I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system and even the lights. Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here, but everyone seemed to be present and counted for, at least to me. Perhaps that whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie, then. I don't know, he doesn't seem like the type who'd go to all that stuff and then just not follow through. Do you think Sody stole a member of Class 7 and assumed their identity? No way. If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this is related to a situation, but the lights came back on. I found this card in the Orbital Factory area downstairs. That's one of B's calling cards. Can I have a look at it? Let's see if it's been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. So Angelico's right then. Wait, there's more. Having a step style, let me lay down the rules for a little game. Reintrosa, you shall take up the mantle detector. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will now allow Sylphie to aid you as your assistant. Me? Twisted man, this is all just a game to him. That's why I have not taken the place of detective or assistant. And not of your tutor either. I have assumed the identity of another member of Class 7 members. I look forward to your struggle to discover which one is success. So we're all potential suspects. I sure hope we didn't choose Emma. If we exclude Reen, Fee, and Inspector Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be him. It's sound kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before I begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules. In the intent of a fair and enjoyable game of cards rolling, questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before then, or about possible information I could not possibly know is strictly forbidden. Well, 2, you may not consult with anyone outside of the Class 7. That includes Papa Lightning. If you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of safety of your missing member. I would assume that by now you know me well enough to realize it's no idle jest. Well, that's everything. You sure can fit a lot on these cards. Toa, don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it's best for us to just keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, you can care of us putting whoever he's taken hostage and did it. Guess I'm in the off-limits game too. Can't say I'm the real to think that keep us sitting here right among us. Especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just lead to us. We'll get him. Well, okay, for now I think it would be best for us to leave the room then. We'll be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone. I'll be right back. I'm back, sorry about that. Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're going to work this out. The fossil's gonna be a pain. One where we can only ask questions about things that happen after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt we'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example. All of that, us would. Which means that will exist so he has plenty of time to say the enjoyment before he walk out with the answer. Give me a break. So which of us is he pretending to be then? I don't like having to doubt each other. You like to see either. Doubt each other like this. He did say his intention was to test our bonds. So this is one way to do that. You work something out yet, Reen? I wish. So far I got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules, unless you know how I'm doing so. But don't worry, I'll handle the girls, so we can do the boys. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean you thought so? If you ask me, you're more likely to be the rat. Although, frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture the sheer arrogance that seeps from every pore. I take it back. I find it equally ludicrous to think any imposter could duplicate your ability to overact to the slightest provocation. Haha, well, looks like these two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked though. Yeah, let's go on with those pat downs. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe ask everyone what they did after we split up earlier. Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. Elliot. So, Elliot, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went to the factory area with Marcus because he wanted to make us a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Marcus was still taking care of some stuff, but I hopped on the elevator and left. I had the arts training room to see how the modification went, and that's basically it. Right, so we went to the factory, got some weapon adjustments, and went to test out your staff. And Marcus was with you initially, so he'll at least be able to verify the fast part happened. Gotcha, thanks, Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Marcus. How about it, Marcus? Can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. First I stopped at the factory and told Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. I finished up fast and left while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. About half an hour later, I finally left the hold as well and dropped by the game room, where I ran into none other than Eustace. We ended up playing a fairly civil game of billiards too. After that, the computer room, where I was talking with Stefan. In the middle of that was when all of this trouble happened. So you started from the game of billiards just like that? Oh, you're such a good friend. We are not! Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Marcus. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us about what you've been up to, Eustace? Suddenly, first I went to the close combat training room where I sparred for a while with Gaius. After practicing for a while, we parted ways, after which I went to the game room. I was there roughly 30 minutes before Regnus wandered in to break with peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting out a game of billiards. You just have to go and make yourself superior, don't you? But take it easy there, guys. Seem to add up with Marcus' testimony. Yeah, thanks, Jesus. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you were up to, guys? Well, first I swung by the close combat training room, where Eustace and I went a couple of rounds. Eventually, we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was the first to get off at the third floor. From the elevator, I headed straight out to the front deck to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. So you turned with Eustace, then went to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, guys. Alright, let's ask someone else then. What were you up to during that time, Melissa? Well, I was hanging around with Millian for a while. We were sitting and talking at one of the tables in the third floor hall. We were sitting and after a while she remembered she had to do something and left. I stayed there and pretty soon after that himself and passed by and invited me to the royal room. That's it, I think. So you were with the princess? Thanks, that was a big help. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you were doing, Laura? I can't know, I'm afraid there's really not much to tell. After everyone's sparse, I chose to remain behind on the bridge, observing the crew at work. Oh, really? It's not really any point, there's not really any point in inquiring any further than thanks, Laura. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us how you spent that time, Emma? Well, actually, I was with Fee the entire time. You what? Yep, she was. Selena was there too. We were both nearby when the lights went out, so I'd have a hard time believing it's Emma. Right, Fee's got no reason to lie, but we are dealing with Fee here, so we can't be 100% certain he isn't Emma. What are you doing together? Well, first we went to the reference room so I could investigate something. After that, we went to the kitchen. Does that all check out, Fee? Yep, all of it. Okay then, thanks, Emma. Alright, let's go on to someone else then. So, Millie, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. Well, first I hung out with Alyssa at one of the tables in the third floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking, though. But then I remembered my bear. Your bear? I got him from Gramps, and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Aurora. Anyway, I forgot I had him put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to flop him down there. Alright, thanks, Milliam. Alright, everyone, that's everyone. Still just asking everyone, which they may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. Get a point. It might be good to get info about what people were doing for themselves other than themselves. If we could ask everyone what they saw everyone else. Now that you mentioned that's a good idea, thanks for the tip, Fee. To assistance to you. True enough, in that case. So much dialogue. You said you went down to the factory area with Marcus, right? Then you went to the art training. Did you happen to spot anyone besides Marcus during all that time? Oh, actually I did. On the way to the art training room, I passed you some guys together and said hi to them. Alright. I may as well take this opportunity to answer for myself. I saw no one other than Ellie, and those I already specified I meant. As for me, I saw Alyssa sitting alone at one of the tables on the third floor when I went down there. Assuming everything we had Ali is true, I must have been. You said you were read the room, right? Yeah. Other than them, I didn't see guys pass through after Milliam left. Listen, when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. That's all, though I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. You said you stayed on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? Indeed, and of course, the fellows I saw none of our other classes, nor did they see me. Fair enough. Yeah, not much we can do about that. Anyway, you went to the reference room.